Fuzion here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to go ahead and be reacting to Anthony Edwards. Helping the Timberwolves get to this game 7, man. This has been a really good series. I don't want to say I like both teams. I mean, I don't really care for either one of them. I like how Ant is playing. I think that he is proving who he is currently. His game has really stepped up on both sides of the ball. He is converting great finishes and great plays. He's getting to the basket. He's doing everything right. But they're still headed to a game 7. They need Cat. He needs to perform better. I think his game is translating well, but it's not to where it needs to be. I think he can cause matchup nightmares because he can hit that 3, but sometimes I think he overutilizes it and shoots way too many 3s. I think on his game, or the game on Thursday, Thursday, Cat had 10 points, shot 0 for 4 from the 3. One thing I do like about his game is he has a solid mid-range shot, as well as he can do some back-to-the-basket gameplay. I would want to see more of that from him, especially if he's not hitting those shots. I think if he misses 2 in a row, I think he should try to get some rhythm first and then start shooting more of those 3s. Rudy Gobert, he is lacking on the offensive end still. 8 points, 14 rebounds. He should be giving you 12 to 13 points a game consistently every single night. Be it on straight up garbage buckets or maybe a little pick and roll, lob catch or something like that. But he needs to get to at least 12 or 13 points for them to win the game, because once he scores offensively, I think he does play better on the defensive side. I do think he's a solid rim protector, but it's not really working against Jokic. I think what Jokic does well against like shot blockers, AD, Rudy Gobert, is he has a soft touch just to flip it like right over them perfectly, damn near every single time down. He finds a way to do that, and he does that like consistently. So it's just hard for a shot blocker who is known to time shots, block like floaters and stuff like that. I think what Cat does well is he can somewhat move his feet. I think he is a better like defender, like laterally wise, than Rudy Gobert. And I think that Jokic, he is a pass first guy in my opinion, but when needed he will score the ball. And I think because he does look for the pass first, I think Cat can get into position better and force him to make a harder move than what Rudy Gobert does, because Rudy Gobert is a rim protector, and I think he does well being more of a roamer slash guarding Aaron Gordon, because Aaron Gordon is usually about right here, running baseline to baseline, trying to look for lobs or 3s in the corner, or just a little pass, 1 or 2 dribbles, try to get here and then try to finish. That's been his game. He's hit a few 3s here and there, but usually his game is right here. So putting Rudy Gobert here, I think you got that covered. And I think forcing Jokic to do more than what he is wanting to do with Cat, that seems to be working. So they're running 2 bigs. I've said this like for a while, is that you need to run 2 bigs against Denver, because Size-wise, they'll just out-rebound you, get easier buckets at the rim, just easy gameplay. So you need those two bigs to really stop all that. So that's pretty much my thoughts on, what this team is doing well, what I'm seeing in these games, and what I'm liking. A lot of teams will take this into consideration next year. I'm sure you guys will see more than one team with two bigs again. But the only problem is they need to find someone that can they need to find a big, that can space the floor like Cat does. So I think that there will be a lot of new big men shooters in the league. I can see that. And it seems to be working. So let's go ahead and watch these highlights real quick. I do want to see what Ant will do in Game 7. Show you how he can really score and find a way to just propel this team maybe to the finals.
They double teamed him and then kicked Jamal out. It's kind of a triple switch.
And now a steal. This could be fun. Edwards to the rack.
One thing that has been the sort of the conversation this year for the Timberwolves, their defense is crazy. Mike Conley, he's leading the team as far as on the floor, but since Ant is playing defense, since McDaniels is playing defense, since Towns is playing defense, everybody is wanting to play defense. You're seeing that. And you're seeing it work. And I think a lot of the time, teams get sort of intimidated or back down a little bit from the Nuggets because of just how they play and how they are the champions currently. So I think a lot of people somewhat take a step back, but they've been in their shit. The Timberwolves have been in their shit since the beginning. Jamal Murray hasn't had a good game in I don't know how long. I do think he's due for one, but I still think that this Timberwolves team is really freaking good, and finding out how to play against this team and what to shut down and what to blitz and that type of stuff. So good overall defense from the Timberwolves.
Michael Malone will finally take a timeout. Here's how the run started for Minnesota.
It started with a lazy pass and led to defense.
Towns will and hit. Rebound kept alive. Conley to Edwards. Corner three is good.
That was a good play by Mike Conley. He took the extra pass.
The trust in each other, the trust in the greatness. Even Mike Conley has a wide open shot.
Minnesota defense looking more like what it did in games 1 and 2 and throughout the season. Edwards storms in and uses the window. 2 to shoot. Murray spinning, has to force it
good
up.
Defense.
How about that Timberwolves D? Edwards a three. You bet.
All right. So we people who have ever played basketball, organized basketball, knows there are certain players that just need one or two shots, they just go crazy. What Mike Conley did was make that extra pass to one of those players that can get hot, that can turn the tide of games, that can boost your team's confidence and that type of stuff. That was a leadership move right there. That was a really great vet pass. Passed their one over one extra time. Y'all saw Cat could do that. Cat could have done that, but instead he bricked that weak ass jump shot. But great leadership play, came down, and then you caused 2 or 3 good shots from and off of that one play. So just the little things like that is what older veterans bring to the game, to your team. Just wise plays, knowing their role, knowing who they need to get started on like scoring and like that type of stuff. Also to keep the pressure off of them as well. All great leaders on a team has had one or two older players, like veterans, to teach them, what to do in certain situations, how to react in certain situations, stuff like that. So adding Mike Conley was a huge pickup.
Minnesota hasn't shot it well from three either, but they've dominated every other facet of the game. Here's
Mismatch.
Edwards in the corner, connects on a three. 19-point lead at halftime of Game 6. Malika and the crew coming up next.
Aaron Gordon, he doesn't catch and look. He catches and drives, catches and shoots.
Conley mid-range is good. Conley now with 7 points.
Swing, open shot.
McDaniels up to 18. Edwards on the steal. Edwards.
Good move.
To the rack.
Too much in his bag, as well as Michael Porter Jr. isn't a solid or great like defending guy. He took advantage of that, hit him with a nice move, easy score, nice dunk. I personally think that dunks are very important when it comes to playoff games, all because of the type of statement plays that they do add. Nice way to finish off of a great move. Nothing to complain about there. And they're up 66 to 42. Great play.
Let's check it out. Watch this.
Trying to kill these
gets
boys.
him up in the air. No one there. And Anthony Edwards is feeling it. Right now,
Stare down.
is struggling to get anyone really going outside.
Just too big body.
That aggressive offensively.
Edwards. Boy, most of this crowd has been standing the entire second half, and they'll stay standing now.
Well, they're giving them a reason to stand.
We all thought this was going to be a 6 or 7 game series. The journey here doesn't matter. All that matters is we're here. And so...
And there's nothing that you can do, man. He's hitting them step backs, all because of those few shots he hit earlier. Sort of got him hot, and then he started finding shots. Getting great shots, making good passes, playing good defense. He's doing everything. And when you see that from your star player, your team just wants to play better for that guy to really show that, we're not taking that like for granted, and we're trying to play hard as well. So just overall great play. Great game from Ant. Great game from Mike. I would love to see more from Cat, especially since this is a very important Game 7. I think if they can get past this this Nuggets team, this Timberwolves team have proved something. I don't know if they'll win the chip. I think I would need some time on that. I like the Timberwolves personally. I like how they play. I like watching people play defense. That's one of my favorite parts of basketball. Like that great hard-nosed defense. But if they get past the Nuggets, I think they have a better matchup against the Thunder. I think that the Thunder are too young and they rely a lot on Shea. And if Ant, this would be a statement point for Ant here. I think if they as in like the Wolves play against the Thunder, he's gonna take that matchup. That'll be a statement. Same thing could be said about the Mavs with Luka. I still think that they should stick and put like McDaniels, on him. He's a better defender, but I think Ant is wanting to take that challenge. That being said, the two bigs against Thunder, the two bigs against the Mavs, I think overall, the Timberwolves have a way better matchup, like for both. But I still want to see that Thunder game, and I wonder if Ant will be able to defend Shea. That's going to be the most important. But I think that's pretty much everything for this video. Let's go ahead and see what else I got.
It was Anthony Edwards, 27 now tonight.
Nah, nothing. Game 7, Sunday. My predictions. I'm going with the Timberwolves. I think Cat is going to hear everything, and this is going to be his make or break game here. I think this is going to be a really important game for him. You already know Ant, he's going to play good. Their defense is going to be present, but we still need the offensive scoring from Cat. So I think he's going to get one today or on Sunday. But yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later. Peace.